Welcome and what is up there everybody, this is Casper with Casper Crypto, and in today's video we've got some insane Dogecoin and crypto news that just came out, and this stuff, in my opinion, it is good news and it's bad news, so take it as you wish, you'll see for yourself, and feel free to let me know what you think about it in the comments section below. I'll be checking out the comments as well. So let's get right into the video and check out what's currently going on with Dogecoin. So Dogecoin has rebounded a tiny bit ever since our last video, so it's currently at about 29.1 cents. As you can see, it did have a little bit of a bump right here where it was sitting at about like 28.5 cents, and then it rebounded up to about 29.6 cents, so about a 1 cent bump, 3%. And then now it's slowly heading back downwards, so it could have been just a temporary bump that we saw, and we could be heading more downwards. But overall, if we take a look at the week, we haven't had any major price movements. Ever since about June 14th, we've just been slowly declining and declining and declining to lower and lower prices. And now we just had a really big drop off this morning and an attempt at a rebound, but we're dropping down lower. This could signal some bad news, but I'll let you guys know the exact details of it later on in the video, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But let's get into the actual news. So what we can see right here is that Mark Cuban calls for stablecoin regulation in wake of Iron Finance bank run. So if you guys have heard about this, this was basically a rug pull situation that happened where billionaire Mark Cuban actually put his money into it and he got rug pulled along with, I'd assume thousands, if not tens of thousands of other people by this one crypto. So we could read right here, it says, after a bank run on the Iron Finance protocol cost him dearly, Mark Cuban is calling for regulation to define what a stablecoin is and what collateralization is acceptable. So basically what happened is billionaire investor Mark Cuban, he basically put money into this DeFi project called Titan Finance or Iron Finance right here, as you can see, with a coin called Titan. And what happened is this coin ended up crashing insanely, where it was sitting at about like $60+ per coin, and it crashed all the way down to basically zero. It's like a fraction of a penny right now. So yeah, this was a massive rug pull where a lot of people got burned really bad. And to be honest, I was looking into this project and I was looking into investing in it and putting money in it because you were getting really good returns when you were staking the coins. You were getting like 200, 300, 400, 500% APY when you're staking them. So I was looking into doing it as well, but I actually got too tired and I was like, I'll check it out tomorrow. And the day after is when the rug pull happened. So I'm very grateful for that. It was a blessing in disguise. But what basically is happening and how you can actually prevent this from happening to yourself and how this is going to affect the price of crypto and Dogecoin, we're going to be explaining right now and going over the most important aspects of what happened here. So as you can see, according to Iron Finance, the partially collateralized stablecoin project was the subject of a historical bank run that resulted in the price of Iron stablecoin moving off peg. So Iron stablecoin was supposed to be equivalent to $1 all time, but it got rug pulled, or it had a bank run, and the price of it significantly decreased, and it was definitely way off peg from the dollar. And as a consequence, the price of Iron's native token, Titan, crashed by almost 100% over 2 days from its all-time high of $64. So basically, whatever people had in this, it went down to basically zero. So that shows you the huge risk that you have investing in crypto these days, because everything's still new. There's not enough regulation yet, and things aren't all ready and safe like the stock market. Even though the stock market, some parts of it are still not as regulated, but you have a way less chance of losing 100% of your money in the stock market than you are in crypto. So yeah, basically any money that people put in, it went down to almost zero. And speaking with Bloomberg on June 17th, Cuban blamed himself for being lazy and not doing enough research, but also raised questions surrounding the regulation of stablecoins. There should be regulation to define what a stablecoin is and what collateralization is acceptable. Should we require $1 in US currency for every dollar, or define acceptable collateralization options like US treasuries? So basically what's going on is that Mark Cuban is kind of advocating for more regulation in stablecoins because a lot of them could be potential threats to people who are investing in them, that they could basically get bank run and they could go down and off peg by a lot. So even though I got rugged on this, it's really on me for being lazy. The thing about DeFi plays like this is that it's all about revenue and math. So I was too lazy to do the math to determine what the key metrics were, said Cuban. So he kind of blames himself for being too lazy to do enough research on this. And this is why I always advocate in my videos that none of anything I say is anything I say is financial advice. And you should always do your own research and due diligence before investing in something. But some people are actually mad about this. Some people want celebrities and influencers to stay away from crypto. Like, as you can see, this man right here, DCF God, said, why is it that every time we win an influencer, they turn around and go full whack? Cuban went degen to let's have the US regulate smart contracts and anon devs. And Elon went from BTC is money to environment nightmare. And all we have is left is Toby, who just verified himself on BitClout. So some people are mad about this. Some people are happy about this. I personally see this as a good thing because we're looking for more regulation, which is going to lead to a lot less people getting burned really badly from crypto right here. So we can see also this quote from Kraken CEO Jesse Powell. Not doing your own research and YOLOing into a terrible investment because your time was worth more than your money is your problem. So they're basically kind of mad at Mark Cuban, and I honestly see why, because like he just put his money in there, did not even do enough research, and yeah, he basically lost all of it. That was the reason why. But all this goes on to talk about more like stablecoin regulation and the price, how much to crash and all of that. Well, let's get into the more important aspects, like how is this affecting the price of crypto at the moment, and how is this looking to affect the price of crypto in the near future. So what I personally think is long term, it's beneficial because we're getting a lot of people calling out like fake projects and things that could scam people out of tons and tons of money. So it's good that we're getting more regulated. A lot of people are working on evading scams and things like that. But the thing about crypto is that it's not really supposed to be as regulated. So you could take it in both a good way and a bad way. So it all depends on which way you're trying to view it with. But yeah, basically what's going on is that crypto crashed recently. It's been crashing pretty badly from around the 40,000 levels. But the reason why is it's definitely not just because of this Titan scandal. That was like a very, very small portion of it. Barely affected the market for sure. But we've been just been seeing this huge decline that's been going on. And I think that's simply just what's going on with the technicals and technical analysis and all that. Similarly to how Dogecoin right now dropped below the neckline of the head and shoulders pattern, which could be a dangerous situation. So what I'd personally be doing is taking a look at the charts. If you don't know how to do technical analysis, you can feel free to find some YouTube videos. Get at least a basic understanding of technical analysis to get a good understanding of what's going on and what may be coming soon in the markets. Just so you can prepare yourself for different situations. But that's basically it for today's video. I just want to share with you guys these news to let you guys know that it seems like more regulation is potentially coming and that the price of crypto is currently dropping off a little bit. And what we could see is potentially a further drop, especially with Dogecoin. Like I mentioned in the previous video, we could see Dogecoin dropping down to about 23 cents. I think that's probably as low as it'll go. But if we do have a further drop, we could see about 9 to 10 cent Doge. But yeah, that's basically it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button below. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.